Hello everyone and welcome to another banner review. Today we're going to be doing the new ReZero banner. As you can see, I am on global still, but I'm still going to go over the banner just using the patch notes. So first thing we're going to look at is the banner itself. The banner has obviously the two new characters, which is Egidona and Reinhard. We've then got Amelia, who will be on the banner, Ram, and Beatrice. So Ram, Amelia, and Beatrice will all have the normal rates of a character, like they'll be the same as all the other characters on the banner, but Reinhardt and uh, Ekidona will both have the rate up of 0.5%, which is very good. It's a normal collab banner. When I mean that, I mean it's 600 for the guarantee. You can pick any of the old characters, or you pick two of the new ones. You'll see the banner is a 600 banner, you get 300, you get a guaranteed SSR. The banner itself is very bad. The characters on it, like obviously the collab unit's very good, but the other characters are really bad. You've got Red Demon Melee, Blue Original Diane, the Giant Diane, Green Old Gauge Merlin, Red Attack Seal Gotha, Normal Blue Purify King, Green Barn, and Red Escanor. That is what the banner looks like itself, but I'm going to go and have a look at the actual characters. Okay, I'm going to open up another tab for the relics, so I can explain what the relics do. So let's look at first Ekidona. So Ekidona first, her first card, her main DPS card as to call it, is a Sever AoE, the exact same as Red Sariel. She also then has an Infect, same as Rimru's card. It's very good. She's an overall really good farming unit. Her damage is impeccable. She's a very good overall unit. Her passive is for every unknown race on the hero on the battlefield, so that includes enemies and your team, so both teams, in PvP is what I'm trying to say. Increases allies' basic stats by 5%. And then we have her second half of the passive, which is for every enemy damaged with an ally skill, pretty much just deal damage to an enemy. It increases the hero's attack-related stats by 4% for 3 turns up to 9 times. So if you use 3 AoE cards and you hit and they have 3 enemies on the field, then you're going to get your buffs in 3 turns. Obviously, there's only 1 on the field, you're only get 1 buff, and so on and so forth, so she's not the best ready for Demonic Beast for buffing herself, which is still overall decent. Base life steal's 5%, crit chance base is 60%, crit damage base is 170%. So her ultimate is very good. I think it's maybe slightly glitched, I want to say, at the moment, because I've seen videos where people have used the ultimate, and it hasn't worked as it's been meant to be designed. So, unless I'm completely misunderstanding it. But her ultimate is increase all allies' basic stats by 20%, unknown race allies damage, increases also unknown damage, unknown race allies damage dealt by 35% for 2 turns. Increases, and obviously inflicts damage equal to 400%. Her buff is the same no matter what ult level it is. You could have 1-6 versus 6-6, the only difference will actually be the damage dealt from the ultimate. Her relic is actually, I want to say, decent. She increases the hero's damage dealt to debuffed enemies by 35% and decreases damage received by 15%. I'm not sure if the decreases damage received bit is if they are debuffed, or is it just general she has 15% damage reduction base. If it's just 15% damage reduction base, that's very good. If not, it's still good overall, to be fair. And the increased damage dealt is just a literally better. If you don't know what Lolly Merlin's relic, let me show you what Lolly Merlin's relic does. Lolly Merlin's relic. Increase the hero's attack by 20% when attacking debuffed enemies. Hers is increased damage dealt by 35%. So I think 35% damage dealt is more than 20% attack done to an enemy, I'm guessing. Yeah, it should be. Yes, Ekidona's relic is a better version of hers. The stats she gets on it are actually pretty bad. She has 140 attack, 400 defense, and 270 HP. 2,700 HP, sorry. But yeah, not too bad. And now let's have a look at Reinhard. So Reinhard is a red character. He is a very HP based unit. He's a human race. Oh, yeah, Ekidona's unknown, by the way. So his first card is a flood card, but this is a special flood card. It inflicts flood damage equal to 12% of max HP. All of his attacks are based off HP. Every single attack he has is based off his HP. He also then has a Sever single target card, very strong. good. His lifesteal is super good for a human. 15% is very good for a human base with no super awakening, no awakening. That's very good. 60% crit chance, also good. 170% crit damage is also very good. His passive, if we look at it, is at the start of the ally's turn, for 1 turn, randomly grants one of the following effects: increase the hero's damage by 50%, increase all her stats by 25%, evade, debuff, immunity, or undying. Undying is a new debuff they've added, which means a new buff, sorry, that they've added. It's a grey buff he has, by the way, and it makes it so you cannot go below 1 HP. It's sort of like I think it's Denzel's ult? Let me check. Denzel, here we go. Yeah, it's literally this buff. His HP cannot, but they've given it a name this time. It's called Undying. Yeah, you can't drop below that amount of HP. His ultimate, so this is where... No, shut up, I don't want to join your demon. But this is where I would say you have to put a lot of... You're going to have to get dupes of him for him to be very good. So obviously he's given a buff at the start. There are several buffs. I think there is 5 buffs in total, I want to say. So his ultimate is exclude the buff granted by unique, so not including your passive you just got on your turn. Grant another one of the following effects, obviously then the effects from his passive, and then inflicts damage dealt to 20% of his max HP on all enemies. So his ultimate multiplier is a 3% increase every time, so the max is 35% at 6/6. But this is where it becomes a little tiny bit broken. At 3/6, he gets 2 of the random buffs, which means that he has 3 buffs in total. At 5/6, he gets 3 out of the 5. He has 4 of the 5 buffs, and at 6/6, he gets all of the buffs. So he's got evasion, he's immune to debuffs, he's undying, he's got 50% increased damage dealt, he's got a 25% increase to all related stats. He hits very hard. I've seen him hit for millions. But this is where his relic really, really helps him. So his relic is increase the hero's max HP by 6% and crit chance by 4% every time an ally uses a skill, and it's capped up to 5 times. Means he can get 30% more HP and 20% more crit chance, which is very handy. But this is where it becomes very broken. The stats of the relic are 400% attack, which means absolutely nothing to Reinhardt because he doesn't actually use the attack stat. 350% defense, which is 350 defense, which is very good. But this is where it becomes slightly broken. He gains 4,100 HP, which is absolutely insane. He also has Green Escanor link as like a association, which means then you can get the 24% more resistance. I forgot to mention, but on Ekidona, she has the Merlin link, so you get the more crit chance, which can be very helpful. Her ultimate is also very strong. Both these ultimates are very strong. Ekidona's is better at a lower ult level, so if you have both characters, let's say you're doing a whole 600 rotation, you pull both characters, pick Reinhardt as like a duplicate, because it will help you if you pull like an extra one or pull like 20 Beatrices. You know, it's always good to trade them in for a few Reinhardts, why not? Also on this topic, I might as well talk about the other relics in the banner. So let's talk about Amelia's relic. So I made a video recently saying how they can make, them completely broken, pretty much. How they could make the RERUN characters broken. This is somewhat broken, I guess, but not Amelia's. Amelia's is increased the hero's damage dealt by to frozen enemies by 100%. Pretty much saying she does 2 times damage to frozen units. Which is okay, I guess. She's not really a DPS. I'm not sure the stats her relic gives. Actually, I can probably check. Let me check. I'll go on to Grand Cross database. I'm going to type in Amelia. Here we go. We have Amelia here. Her relic gives her 2,500 HP, 250 defense, 300 attack. It's not the best, to be fair, but it isn't too bad. Because Amelia at the moment, Amelia, where is she? There she is, up here. This is attack crit dam, I think. Yeah, this is my attack crit dam, Amelia. I don't know why I made her attack crit dam. She's not too bad, I guess, but the 100%. If you're running a full freeze team, or they add like a new character, I don't know, a festival unit or another collab unit that could freeze, who's unknown, we could have maybe a few issues here. Maybe Amelia could become broken. I only have Amelia 2/6. Any duplicates I get for her will go into her. We also get a copy of Roman Ram for free, which I forgot to mention. Anyway, Rem's Relic. Increase the hero's basic stats by 10% for each ally of the same race on the battlefield. When it means same race, it practically means unknown. So if you're doing bird, or deer, or dogs, I don't know why you do Rem with dogs, I don't think it really works. You will get 40% increased stats, because each ally is the same race. So you get 40%. I'm not sure it works with other races. Let's say if you run 3 demons and Rem, do you still get 30% stats because they are three of your heroes on your team are the same race? Or does it mean unknown? But she can get 40% increased basic stats, which for Rem is very good. If you then like put that with like Ram or like people like that, you probably get a very, very powerful character. So what stats she gets? She gets 2,200 HP, 400 defense, 320 attack. I wish her ultimate got changed. It's so bad. It's unbelievable. Even at 6/6, it struggles. I just really wish she got it changed, like Power Strike or something, just to make her a little bit better. Her ultimate needs to be changed. Now let's look at Ram. So Ram's Relic is increase the hero's attack-related stats by 30% when using Rupture skills. Well, if you don't know, Ram is a support back unit, so I don't know why she would need 30% increase related... 30%... Okay, so it applies before the skill activation. So maybe, you know, if you want to, like, last second clutch, you pull a Ram Golden card, Rupture card, you might be okay if you're versing, I don't know, some Margaret team, I don't know. And we've got Beatrice's Relic. The stats she gets as well is 2,300 HP, 450 defense, 180 attack. And then the final relic, which is Beatrice's, which increases the hero's crit chance and crit damage by 80%. So if I go and search up Beatrice, okay. It gives her 3,000 HP, 300 defense, and 160 attack. So if we look at Beatrice, I know you're probably going to be ashamed, but I do have a level 90 SA6. And, okay, yeah, I was going to give her Molasculus set if I was going to do anything with her. She can have a lot of crit chance base. She'll have like 160% base crit chance and 200... Oh my god, she's going to have an insane crit chance to crit damage ratio. Bear in mind I have no outfits, by the way. I only got the free one. They're also adding all the free units back and also free outfits back, and Rem is getting a new free outfit as well. You can also buy an outfit with diamonds for Ekidonna and for Reinhard, which is also very good. And I like to see when they do stuff like that because it really makes me feel like they care about the free-to-play community. I'm not sure when I'll be doing my summons. I might be doing them tomorrow as I make this video. So today is Monday, so I might do my summons tomorrow and upload it tomorrow. Or I'm not sure, but you will get them this week sometime. Which hopefully I will get lucky and pull them. On JP I pulled them both in 150. But the Ekidonna are at 120 and then Reinhard at 150. So I got both of them. Is there anything else I'm missing from this update? Not really. Get a free copy of Ram on day 14. Ekidonna gets 3 outfits, Reinhard's got 3 outfits, Ram, Amelia, and Beatrice are getting a new paid outfit, which you have to pay for. They're bringing both Rem outfits. So Rem, if you bought every outfit for every collab character in this banner, you would have all of the old 4 units will all have 5 outfits, 5 weapons. And the new ones will have 5 outfits, because you've got the base one as well. 5 outfits, 4 weapons, and 4 headgear. So they obviously they'll be a little bit lower on the materials, no, the stats, but it's not too bad. For the tickets you can get day 1, and no, you can't actually, because they've been really awkward here. So you can only do the rabbit. So there's like a rabbit boss fight, right? And you can only do it 5 times a day. But this challenges do it 6 times, which means you can't do it until the day after, which isn't too bad, I guess, to be fair. But it is draw 3 times, to get special bingo 10 times, so it's like just a normal bingo board, you just get 10 lines and you've got it. Watch the ReZero, pretty much just do 2 endings in the ReZero story. If you don't know what the ReZero story is, you just complete different endings like the anime, sort of like he dies, something else happens, stuff like that. Obviously, then you'll have to clear the rabbits 6 times, and obviously the exchange shop 5 times, which is just a normal thing in this. So I think day 1. Yeah, so day 1. Beetlejuice or whatever his name is will not be available. He comes out next week. You can get okay. So from the story, you get 2 relics for free. You get an SSR ticket, 4 SSR pendants, and 9 diamonds, which isn't too bad. From bingo, from completing the first set of bingo, you get a relic. Second set of bingo, you get Rem's melee weapon. Third, you get an SSR pendant. Fourth, you then get another. You get then the Rem headgear, I think that is. Then at the 6th one, you then get Rem's actual outfit, and on the 8th one, you then get another relic. So it's 2, 2. I'm guessing you probably can buy one from the exchange shop. Yeah. So from completing Beetlejuice on the a certain amount of times, you then get it on the 9th one. You also get 5 diamonds for completing it 15 times, which is normal. You get all of the from the rabbits. You get all the old outfits for the collab for all the characters, but Ram. I don't know where you get Ram's outfit from, but you don't get it from there. You can also then get 1 UR pendant, which costs you 100 points, and 3 SSR pendants, which cost you 40 a pop. They're also limited to probably 1 a day or something like that. So, okay, so they've actually told us where we get the relics from. You get 2 from the story, you get 2 from bingo, you get 1 from the rabbits, and you get 1 from Beetlejuice. So it's not actually too bad. They also bring in King's exchange thing back, which is you can exchange certain cubes for items and stuff like that. So it'll be very good for people who have a lot of one material and want to change it up, which is very good. Free, does it say free? Okay, so they're making it free removal of engraving, and they're changing the. I think just for this event, they're making it so you get engraving only costs you 250 grand each, which isn't actually too bad. In the last little bit, with new Hawk Pass coming, they are adding the new mono outfits to the shop. They're also adding. No, that's JP. On JP, they're adding some new emotes as well to the shop. Anyway, that's it. Thank you for listening to this video. This video is a lot longer than what I was actually expecting it to be. But I thought, why not go through the whole banner and the update itself. It's very good, apart from all the other units on the banner. So when when Slime came back, they had Ragnarok units. I think they had 1 or 2 Ragnarok units on the banner, or some collab banner had Ragnarok units. Which is, I think, the way to get people, obviously they're collab units, so everyone's going to summon, and it's Rem, and it's, everyone loves Rem, stuff like that. I think they need to try and entice people more, because a lot of people are like, oh, I don't like ReZero, I'm not going to summon. Because that's how collabs work. If you don't like the show, the characters aren't completely broken, you're not going to summon. Overall, I would say this banner's worth summoning on, only because it's a collab, and I think, and also because Ekidon's one of the fastest farming units in the game, and I'll do a video on that. Sometime this week or next week or whenever, but you'll get a video on that as well. Yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.